Hey, hey, how we doing, everybody? 20 Jim here. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and it needs to be federally legal everywhere for everyone. I think, but that's just what I think. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I've gotten a couple things done. Of course, there's not a whole lot I can get done until I get paid. True story. Oh, and somebody made a donation to my GoFundMe yesterday. I think $17. That's pretty cool. Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. I think that may have, I mean, I don't know if that comes through TikTok or talking here on YouTube, but it's cool. Somebody listened and used my GoFundMe. uh, well, 3 people and 2 likes. I like that. Thank you. Thank you. Don't know who all's here yet, so we'll give it a minute or two or three. Happy Saturday, everybody. Sorry about my dirty nose and hands and shit. Uh, I get working and I'm always scratching or itching my nose, so of course then I transfer it to my face. What's up, Eddie? And Zach, hey, how we doing? How we doing, my friends? Well, hey, how we doing, John, Sean, Eddie? Um, I don't see no cracks. I, of course, I'm going to clean the hedge even more, or the block. I mean, my day's going pretty good, Mister John. Give me a second here. I've been busy, so I'm on break now. I'm consuming my lunch as we speak. Now I got to do a more thorough cleaning on the block itself, but man, I don't see no cracks. Now, of course, my eyesight ain't the best in the world neither. I am gonna go get down here at the dollar store and get me another set of glasses because these got scratches all over, and the dogs ate my last pair. Well, they got one of the arms, and I accidentally stepped on them this morning and tore off the other arm. Your channel's about what as well? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. My channel's about a cannabis advocate. I travel the United States fighting for our rights to cannabis and hemp. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and it needs to be federally legal. You got me messed up with someone else. But that's why my name's 420 Jim. Time to get stoned Jim. Jim is my last name. That's why I don't like people calling me Jim. My first name's Four. My friends call me Four. Everyone else should call me Mr. Jim, just like Mr. Roberts, Mr. Stevens, Mr. Rogers, whatever. It's just a courtesy to call people by their last name with Mr. Right? Right. Not a whole lot. uh, where did you get gloves at? Why do you come on here and talk stupid? Nobody ever mentioned gloves, and you come on here talking stupid about gloves. But hey, when they start making them out of hemp plastic and hemp material gloves and stuff, then you have you some shit. So get a hold of hemp companies for gloves. You should do that. Help save the world. Yay, we got one. Damn. Well, I'm glad y'all made it back safe, my friend. Hey, I've been out. I was on the Finalista 100 when we caught the tail end of a typhoon, and we had every bit of 40-foot waves, every bit of 40-foot waves out there. I've been out in some really rough seas, my friend. That old wooden boat come up and shook its bow, and you'd hear a thump or two, people being thrown out of their bunks and hitting the floor, and she'd come back down. She'd go up on another one and shake that old bow. But wooden boats are the best because they work with the waves. Fiberglass, they can break, shit like that, whatever. But the best riding boats are your older boats that are made of wood. Well, after I get my engine fixed and go down to Florida, I'm working on that right now. Well, I don't know that there's no cracks. I just don't see none. Um, I think there's a 3-part chemical test you can do, but hell, I ain't got $100 to do that. What's the plan? I've already got them on order. I went through O'Reilly's because O'Reilly's don't make me pay for stuff first like AutoZone does. And AutoZone didn't have the head bolts. They would be 3 days out, So I was going to pay for them on the 1st and then, get them on the 4th or whatever. Well, they didn't have the head bolts. So I called O'Reilly's today. The head bolts are $1 or $2 cheaper per box. They will be here on Tuesday. And the gasket kit was like $2 cheaper. And so I just said, oh, hell with it. I'll just get them at O'Reilly's. That way, here on, 30th, 31st, whatever, the last day of the month. Because we get paid on Wednesday, Tuesday morning when they open. They're supposed to be there. But I still got to clean that up a bit. But I have, I've cleaned it fairly well, but I don't see no cracks. But it's not completely cleaned. And what I mean by that, I'll show you. Because I went out here and I cleaned the head. And heck, I'll try and video the head. And y'all, when I do the head, you look and see if you see any cracks or anything unusual. Why? I show it. Now, I probably ain't going to see very well out here in the direct sun and stuff, so I may have to come back in to see comments and stuff. So if I don't answer, it's not because I don't want to, it's because I didn't see your comment. Let me see if I can clean these outside cameras. Probably need to clean the inside camera. Are we doing well? I mean, me personally, I don't see nothing wrong. No cracks between the valves, no nothing. But that's just me. I haven't done the warp test yet because I haven't found nowhere exactly flat. As soon as I find somewhere true flat piece of glass, something I can use, I won't be able to tell if it's warped or not. That's the next worry. Now, I would think if it was going to crack, it would probably crack the head before the block. But you never know. It should really just take out a head gasket. So hopefully that's what it was. well, you know, uh, me coming, that means the vehicle's going to be fixed. So thank you. Thank you. But, I have people that do that all the time. Hey, if you was here, I'd help. Hey, I appreciate y'all and the thought, but, bologna cheese. Eddie, I've been craving fried bologna the last couple of days. It won't surprise me if I don't go to the dollar store tomorrow or the next day and get some bologna just to fry it. Almost got some this morning, but I thought, nah, I didn't feel like fried bologna and eggs because I had some turkey ham. Looks clean, yeah. I've got about an hour in cleaning that head off, just so I could get every speck off of it. Um, and I'm going to do the same to the block. Um, yeah, if it's got a crack, it's one the naked eye can't see. Hey, I appreciate y'all that would donate time and stuff, but hey, that don't do me no good. I'm sorry, it don't do me no good. But what might do me some good is if we do need a head, if somebody can help me get one. No, I don't have no way to mag test for cracks. Have you got one you can loan me? I mean, I could probably go get the powder somewhere, but that damn electric magnet you put on it, shit, I don't know where to get one. Well, I'll never be better than Willie, but thank you. Well, you know what? I might have that tomorrow, seeing as I don't have that turkey ham. See, I want to get rid of the turkey ham because day old's a day old. There's always some fool coming on here. Hey, what's up, Jim? Hey, when I see Jim, I'll ask him. Evidently, you're not a friend of mine because my friends call me by my first name, which is Four, Four. Um, Hell, when I grew up, respectfully, when you called someone by their last name, you'd put a Mister in front of it, like Mr. Rogers, Mr. Stevens, Mr. Yada, 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 yada. So people that like me, respect me, and know me, they call me Mr. Jim. Or if they're a friend of mine, they call me Four. If you didn't know that, well, welcome. Now you do. Oh, it's okay. You probably didn't know, and I'm just politely letting you know so everybody else knows. My real name is Four. My middle name is 20, and my last name is Jim. It stands for Time to Get Stoned Jim. Not Jimmy, Jim Bob, Jim Boy, Jimbo, or none of that, because that's for people named Jim, the first name. You know how I know this? Because July 7th of 2019, my first name used to be Jim. Yep. But on July 8th of 2019, the very next day, a judge ordered my first name to be my last name. Did you know you could do that? Yeah, I went in and paid $150 and got in front of the judge and asked him, could I make my first name my last name? And he says, yep, you paid the fee. I'm a probate judge, but you got to have a first name. And I said, how about Four, Four? And he said, okay. And I mean, he had it on a paper in front of him, the one that I wrote out, so he knew what I was going to ask and all. But he played it really good. So he looked back at me and he says, do you want a middle name? And I said, how about 20? And he's, okay. And you want your last name to be Jim, correct? And I said, yes, sir. And he picked up that gavel and went, so ordered. And everybody in the courtroom and even the clerk of court and shit kind of like, yay, and it was history that day. No, my parents didn't name me that. A judge did. Well, hey, It's a crime to. It should be a crime to charge us to get married. You know, marriage license, fishing license, hunting license. Before you know it, you're gonna have a farting license. I'm with you, man. All the illegal shit and the government puts on us and all, just like cannabis and what this is all about. For y'all that don't know, this is to free every cannabis prisoner under federal and state law for cannabis. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Since March 1st of 2014, through Obama, Trump, Biden, and now Trump again, I've been fighting for all of y'all's rights for cannabis and hemp. And it's really important right now, to sign this petition. Okay? Even if I'm wrong, you should sign that petition. I'm telling you. Because I wasn't wrong when I told Texas you don't want decriminalization. You're admitting it should be illegal, and you will never get legal pot. Well, look where they are. They're losing all pot as of this coming week. As of Monday, they can't have any cannabis whatsoever in the state of Texas because every cannabis plant is THCA, and they outlawed THCA in Texas. And they're getting ready to do it, I think they said in Alabama or something. Which is stupid. Every plant is THCA. How can you outlaw every plant when there's the farm bill that says 0.3 unless you can't? Reefer's always been the answer. Well, it's under state law. See, like, I live in Arizona. It has recreational and medical. I'm in Missouri right now. It has recreational medical, but not by federal law. By federal law, every one of us in the United States of America is violating federal law. Okay? We all agree on that? Can everyone agree on that? Yeah, they all want to smoke, but nobody wants to sign. Well, hell, look, there's 31 people, and I can only get 17 of them to say they like it, John. So you know that they ain't going to take a minute to sign the petition. Well, decriminalize is as stupid as you can be. As stupid as you can be to agree to that, like Texas. Back in, here, let me tell you first. Back in 2018, I was in Texas, and this is when they were talking about decriminalizing cannabis and stuff. Matter of fact, one of the guys' names was Perry, and he's still in there today. Okay, well, a couple months later is when I went through Texas, and my name was legally changed to 420 Jim. Okay, so you're going to hear them call me by my old name. So now you know everything I told you about my name change and all is true. But when I say I was in Texas and fighting for them, so they did not vote in decriminalization, it's true. Decriminalization means, yes, it should be illegal. You get to take whatever I've got on me, and you get to give me a summons to appear in front of the magistrate. The only thing you didn't do is go to jail and bond out. But you agreed to go to court and face the charge. If it was legal in any way, shape, or form, why did they take your stuff? And why do you have to go answer charges for it? See? That's just stupid people following the stupid government and what they say. Decriminalization is bullshit.
Breaking. This is KMAX News at 10.
Determined someone had to do something about the cannabis laws that do it federally. I looked at myself in the mirror that morning and said, well, I'm that person, you know.
And that person is bringing his message of legal marijuana to Lubbock tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brian Martin.
I'm Lauren Motter. It is legal to smoke marijuana in 9 states now, and one man is driving across the country trying to convince the other 41. KMAX Space Broso caught up with him on his stop in Lubbock. Jim Stevens has been on the road for half a decade spreading.
That was in 2018, half a decade, and right before my name change.
His message, he wants to destigmatize cannabis use and eventually have it become legal across the country. But state representatives said that's unlikely in the state of Texas. As drivers rush down 34th Street on their way home from work, they probably saw an unusual bus.
The most beneficial plant on earth, whether people smoke it or not.
That's Jim Stevens, or 420 Jim.
How you doing?
He drives this cannabis around the country.
It's my statement in life. He's smoking cannabis.
He's been on the road for 5 years.
Yeah, I sold everything I had and I hit the road.
And helps tour across America convinces others of the benefits of cannabis use.
I'd rather my grandkids smoke a joint instead of a cigarette.
Any day of the week.
Eventually hoping to convince the U.S. government.
Everybody
Listen to that. You hear what I'm ready to say, everybody?
just smoke a joint. What with that? World peace for 2 hours. Don't see the harm in that.
Lead story Texas News, and they let me say that. You know what I mean? I'm proud of that statement there. But, you know, want another lead story?
ABC 7 News at 10. The Panhandle Spirit starts now.
One man is on a journey, traveling the country on a mission. You may have seen him in Amarillo today. You can't miss him, really. ABC 7's Jayla.
I couldn't have said it any better, Eddie.
What he's up to, Jayla.
Well, Dave, for about 5 years now, Jim Stevens has been to 30 states advocating and collecting signatures for what he calls the most beneficial medicine on earth. What is this exactly? I'll let him tell you. Right here on Route 66 in Amarillo, you'll find Mr. Jim Stevens and his cannabis.
I am 420 Jim.
Stevens, an active advocate of cannabis, has traveled near and far to not only educate,
Peace, love, and cannabis.
But all that's in history. Like I say, that's back in 2018, my friends. I'm still out here right now fighting for the cannabis and hemp. And I'd appreciate it if y'all went and signed the petition, because nobody belongs in jail for weed. We know that. Hey, I did a little ditty on, whatchamacallit. Check this out. Come on. Oh, it's going to tell me I don't have no internet. Hang on a minute. I know I got internet. Why aren't you coming on? Oh, there it went. Oh. Now let's see if we can do it. Now it will.
Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his block. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got hot. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake.
I thought that was pretty cool to do there. That was a good cop. Good cop, attaboy, over there in Poplar Bluffs, Missouri. Met a few, all the officers I met were good officers. And I think they got a pretty good force there. If their officers are all like that, they got a pretty good force. Oh, snaps, everything's going okay. I mean, heck, with my my eyes, everything looks good. But, you know, wouldn't hurt to have a second opinion. Somebody want to come by and look at the head for me. I really don't see where the head gasket failed. I don't see where the heads are bad. Hey, absolutely. Hey, come by. I'll give you a little Jesus. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for reminding us there. The bone. Hello. I mean, how many times are you going to put that? Why do I have to do it? Don't bitch at me. Bitch at the government. Why ain't you bitching about cannabis? That's what the channel's about. But you just want to keep dropping that in front of me and dropping it in front of me. It has nothing to do with cannabis or anything we're doing. Politicians are all crooked. Why do we have to pay for a marriage license, a fishing license, a hunting license, rights that we have as human beings? Do you understand? Those you got to take to the government. Why ain't your name on my petition? Because you're too worried about why you're paying for a birth certificate, and I can't do nothing about that. But I am out here trying to help everybody change cannabis because it's going away recreational. And I hope I'm wrong. But there ain't no one out there that can prove me wrong yet. And nobody's asking Congress or Trump or anybody about, hey, what happens when it goes to a Class 3 controlled substance? Are the feds still going to go down, or are they going to enforce Class 3 drug laws? If they're going to enforce Class 3 drug laws, they can't be recreational pot nowhere. And dispensaries selling recreational, they're going to be granted medical dispensary license. And they're going to sell more pot because every damn fool's going to line up to go get one of these stupid medical cards, which, by the way, any other medicine on earth you don't have to buy a card for, except the one that the federal government kept Class 1 narcotic hallucinogenic to this day, right now, while holding the medical patent on it. That right there should be enough that anybody with common sense would go sign the petition. We don't want reform. We want it repealed. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and don't put it in no freaking controlled substance. If you want to put it with alcohol, tobacco, caffeine, Bayer aspirin, and Tylenol, and a Aleve and a Advil, okay, but remember, everything I mentioned there, they call a drug and has killed thousands upon thousands of people. Cannabis has not killed no one. Alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine are way more addictive than cannabis has ever been. And people say, oh no, every one of them Monster drinks, energy drinks, and all that shit is pure caffeine. It's not just coffee. Because people, they don't, not that many people drink coffee. Alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine. The 3 top drugs in the world, and they've been forced to do it. Hey, do this. Yeah, cool. Look how the price of everything's doubled except cigarettes, alcohol. You ever wonder why that is? Oh, sure, it went up a little bit. They didn't double like food or nothing. They want to still feed you that poison you need. I love you, brother in Christ, too. Yours is on the petition, right on. Cool. They already changed what? What did they change? If you're trying to tell me they changed it from a Class 1 to a Class 3, I'd say you're very, 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 very not up to date and don't know what you're talking about. What did they already change? Tell me. Yeah. What was it the one said? Oh, the feds changed it. What are you saying the feds changed? No federal law has been changed. The only federal law that was changed was by Obama before he left office. And the only federal law on cannabis that was changed, he said that all Native Americans on tribal land, if the tribal leaders agree, was legal, just like peyote, for their religious rights. That was done. And the Rastafarians have it under their religious rights. Yeah, I've got it under my religious rights. You just don't know it. And I told y'all earlier how you claim your religious rights. But you got to claim it when that cop comes up to you. Put on a piece of paper on the back, a Post-it note on the back of your license. When the cop looks at it, it says, "I declare my religious rights." You may think that I'm fun and that's funny, but no, I'm telling you, you do have religious rights. But if you don't claim them at the time before they search your vehicle and all that, and let them know you're religious, then you can't use them in a court of law. But my cards I used to, back in 22 I made, one of the last things it says, including my religious rights. By handing that with my license, I just declared my religious rights. And I don't care if he knows what that means. It means now, when I go to court, I can tell the judge, under the Constitution of the United States, no man shall write any law governing my religious belief. If they do, it's nil and void. Let's go to trial. Yeah, you want to get out of the pot charge? Declare your religious rights. I stood on the federal courthouse steps about 5 years ago in Wichita, Kansas, on Facebook Live, and smoked a joint. Toke Stone's working. Oh yeah, I've seen the Toke Stone. I hadn't seen one of them in many years. Bullshit. If anybody got any death or anything from cannabis, it's this freaking dispensary garbage out there that is a genetically modified seed and grown in chemicals. So don't start this bullshit about no. Nah, it's the chemicals and the seeds they're using. The pot of the 70s and stuff that come from the earth and from God seeds didn't hurt a damn person. All you're doing is proving my point about the poisons they're making on these dispensaries. Get your facts straight there, buddy. Oh, I'm not doing a new mobile billboard or nothing, Mr. John. I'm done. If December comes first, I'm done. I'm just, yeah. It's too hard to try and just get help keeping this one run or anything, and I'm tired of begging people and stuff. I can make up the cards, and the last batch, this batch here, the last ones I did, Bong Father, the ones that tormented me, makes a video of him cutting up 11 of them that he stole from me. So nah, I got a bad taste in my mouth about doing any more cards. I just don't think that people get them. Now, maybe once we get to 10,000 signatures and do a DC march or something, if the people start getting on that petition and show me more and more they want me to help, and that we got more and more fighting, yeah, I could, maybe by the time I get down to Florida, I can do another card about a march or something like that. So I won't say no. But like right now, this month or something, nah. Don't have the funds to do it and stuff, and But maybe when the signatures get up, I get farther down the road and all. We got to see what happens. I mean, hell, they could be somebody somewhere like George, the gentleman that gave me this one for $1,000. I'm not saying that there's not someone somewhere out there that won't do that or can't do that. Fortunately, at the time, I had $1,000 to give them, and I had a job painting apartments, and I had the money to register and everything the next week. I don't have that stuff now. At most, I spend every penny I have. I could buy one for $1,000, and I'd have to wait a whole month to do the insurance. Don't cost me nothing. You just transfer it. But the tags, and light, all that does. So that's why I say, heck, unless this needs another engine, it's a lot better to dump. It's going to cost me $250. And then I think that's including an oil change, which I don't have water in the oil. But I do want to get a new oil sending unit that's copper instead of this stupid plastic thing, because I think it got a crack in it or something, because my oil pressure was like at 20. And I'm like, wow, that's weird, the last couple minutes I drove it. It still had air oil pressure, but it wasn't up there like it was 30 and 40. And I noticed there's oil on things when I shut the engine off. That tells me there's an oil leak, and I'm sure it's from that damn gauge, but I haven't got into that. It's simple, whatever it is. Probably the plastic gauge line. I've never liked them. Weed has all kinds of chemicals in it when they grow it. And if you grow it in the soil and put chemical on it, you can put stupid shit in it. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. But when it's grown, when it's grown in chemicals instead of ground, you just took it away from God. When you use a genetically modified seed, you took it away from the Creator. Man can't make nothing better. Yeah, well, that's why everybody needs to sign the petition. GMO weed, absolutely. Yeah, I got to skip down and if I missed a comment, I'm sorry. I'm getting behind. Not gonna, yeah. That's a lie. I'm going to remove that. My name is not Jim. That's a flat out lie. If you want to call me Mr. Jim, seeing you like to call me by my last name, that's okay. My friends, which evidently you are not, because you're going to put on here my name's Jim, that means you're not my friend. My friends call me For. I love it when people come on here and act like an idiot. My name is For. Why don't you want to use my first name? I grew up and respect people. I use their last name, Roberts, Jones, Stevens, or Jim. I put Mr. in front of it. So don't come on here and tell me what my name is when you don't even know it. Please. Gimbalese. Well, let's remove that, and we'll put you in a timeout, 5 minutes for, think about the stupid shit you're trying to do there, stupid, okay? We don't need negative here. We'll pray for you trolls, but I'm going to give you timeouts or throw you off. No, I don't want electric. I want mechanical. All they got to do is get one with the copper tubing instead of the plastic, even if I have to order it. I mean, many years of copper tubing worked perfect, just like a timing chain and gears work perfect. Hell, you could own a car your whole lifetime and never, but now they make timing belts, and if you have a car that's got any good mileage on it, you put 1 or 2 timing belts on it. They make things to break and shit. So I'd rather have a regular pressure one that works off the oil pressure than a sending unit, what they call an idiot light. What do you mean many problems? No, big stank. I'm checking it out. You know that. Oh, look, here's here. We're just going to put him out for 10 minutes because he's being stupid as hell. Oh, we had the idiots coming out, the trolls now. Okay, right on. Here, let me skip down to the good messages. Where's my moderators? Are none of you here? Hey, Scotland, what's up? Mr. Chandler, if you're making messages and I ain't seen them, it's because there's so many been coming in, I skip. I thought we had a couple of moderators in here, but evidently not. Woo! Neither. No, I never make plans on nothing, big stank. No. Everything I said yesterday, yeah, no plans. Open the bed. Thank you. At Chill Brother. What is Chill Brother? Who's Chill Brother? Oh, up there. Yes, please sign the petition at 420gym.com. Thank you. I'm glad to have you too. Hey, that sounds like a good way to do it, man. Hey, I hope to next year be able to, at least for the couple years that I'm living, I'll probably have to buy their stupid medical card because all these idiots are going to buy one instead of signing a petition. You know, I'm trying to save myself a couple $100 a year, but that ain't going to happen if people don't sign the petition. But I want to grow mine, and if I do any smoking, it'd be the sucker leaves. The buds I want to make into sugars and butter and stuff, and consume all mine edible. But there's a little bit of what I've been doing. For those that don't know, I'm still in the middle of cleaning up the block itself, getting the old gasket up and off. That's just the first round. I've got to do it more. I mean, from what I can see, it looks pretty damn good. But like I say, I still have to do some more wire brushing on it to get it down to where it's the polished metal. I can't see any type of crack or fracture in the head. I'll let y'all tell me what y'all think. I mean, for all I can see, and it's mainly in between the pistons here. Or in between the valve, maybe a crack. But see, I don't see any crack, any fracture, anything. Now, to really do it right, you get electric magnet, a magnet here, and you plug in, and you get some magnetic powder and sprinkle on it, and if there's a crack, it'll go fill in a crack. But usually, you can see a crack, you know, but not always. And it could also be something in the block, or it could just be the head gasket. You know what I mean? Sorry, I can't see comments or nothing when I'm out there. Move. But I really don't see where the breach was in the gasket either. I mean, I cleaned the head gasket and I don't see where the breach was in the head gasket. So, I don't know. Greg, I see your where it says, "Hey Eddie, can you see my comments?" What's up, Crosswords? I couldn't see out in the sun, Mr. Tanner. That's why I couldn't answer you. No, you don't need Google Chrome to watch YouTube. To what? Now they're trying to send you a membership and whatnot, but no, you can watch YouTube with ads. To watch it without ads, you need to subscribe or whatever. Oh, right on. What do you mean? What's that mean for the engine, John? You lost me. Oh, I mean, damn. Hey, if we find this Jim guy you're referring to with that Haya, we'll tell him you said that. But my name's not Jim. My name's Four, F-O-U-R. If you're my friend, you'll call me Four. If you're not my friend, please call me Mr. Jim. If you want to use my last name, put the Mr. in front of it, please. No, I don't duck hunt. Oh, no problem, no problem. I'm just letting you know because I just let everybody know, you know. And that way I'm not picking on any certain people or nothing. If I tell everybody that, hey, I pick on everybody. I love everybody. Everybody, you know what I mean? I love everybody equally. Oh, well, that don't necessarily mean that there's not. Next step. Hey, it's just somebody walking by. You'll be okay. Next step is to find a flat metal or glass surface. I mean, absolutely true and flat. And lay the head on it and try and take a matchbook, business card, piece of paper or something, and you go all the way around it and check to see if it's warped or not, because it could have warped. Just where you don't see it, but it's warped. That's a possibility. And then again, the worst possibility would be the block. I still got more cleaning on the block before I can say I absolutely don't see no cracks on the block. Like right now, I absolutely don't see no cracks on the head, but that don't mean that there's none. There's two ways you can check it. One's a magnetic test. I don't know where to get a magnet that you plug in, and you just put it in different places on the head and sprinkle it with powder. And if the powder goes in, it'll form the crack and show you by the powder being there. It shows cracks to the naked eye. And you can do that to the block also. You just put the magnet on the engine block. There's another way that I heard of, and it costs about $100, and that's a 3-chemical process. And you like spray the head and the block down with the 1 chemical, and then you put it makes it all red. Then you take another chemical and spray, and it takes it all off. And then you put a developer on it after that. And then that supposedly brings out any crack that would be in the block or the head. So, not having a magnet, let's see how I'm drawing it out. Not having a magnet, not having the chemical or knowing where to get it, and having the $100 to do it. If they both look good, I'm just going to put a new head gasket and stuff in it and pray. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? I ain't got $250 to send the head out and, let them pressure test it, shave it, and get it back to me and all. And what if it gets there and, okay, it's bad, yada, 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 yada. Hell, you're going to owe them $75 just for them telling you it's bad and have to go find another one too. So I don't know. What do you mean I was talking about you when you weren't here? Oh, don't come here, or you might not even the real Doug. I ain't talking no shit about behind your back about nothing. Take that stupid shit somewhere else. Oh, I'm doing just fine. I didn't talk. What shit did I talk about you? Don't come on here and do this and be stupid, Doug. And if I watched your video, how the hell did I do it behind your back? I mentioned your name and said you was stirring shit. About what? Oh, I can go to hell? Right on. Oh, Will told you? Cool. I didn't do shit behind your back. Get your panties out of a twist. Move on. Goodbye, Doug. Come here doing your stupid shit. I've had enough of it. Well, anybody got anything they'd like to talk about cannabis-wise or whatnot? I mean, if I said anything, it's not behind nobody's back. I say it right here and on the air. But I don't need that crap from someone that I really considered Doug a friend at one time. A really, really, really good friend. But he's been showing a different side of himself lately. So if he don't want to be my friend and come on my channel and act right, I don't want nothing to do with him no more. You know? But that's his decision. I don't know, but according to him, Will is playing me. Between him and Will told him to watch that. Now, I don't believe that for a minute. But what the hell, John, when I was talking to you, what did I say about him that was so bad or something? Maybe I mentioned his name like Doug, you know, stirring up shit, which he does. He just came on and stirred up shit. What the fuck? You ain't got to be here to defend oneself. You treat people nice. I've never done nothing disrespectful to Doug, his son, his wife, or nobody that he knows. Never have I. Hell, when the neighbor tried to punch him or hit him with the bat, I'm the one that pushed the damn kid away. Every time he brought in a car to scrap, I fucking help him cut it up and shit. I didn't charge him a damn penny or nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't been nothing but a friend to him. And it seems like the more I'm a friend with someone, the more they want to just stab me in the back. And how do they want to do it? Come on my social media and start shit. That's why I'm so glad to get off the fucking road. So glad to get off the fucking road. When people you think are your own friends do that to you, do you really have any? Whole melt spin, never heard of it. Ooh, 1775. What's that mean? You quit smoking? What? Tobacco, reefer, fentanyl? What'd you quit smoking? I quit tobacco. Yeah, Popular Bluff. Well, not just Popular Bluff, but Popular Bluff and you know, people on the internet and all. Yep. And they're going to keep on signing because I'm still here in Poplar Bluff. Watch, we're going to get more. But yeah, we got a lot of signatures here this week. A whole lot. And it's not over with. So according to Doug, I got a moderator stirring the shit pot. Well, if he was a real friend, Doug would know I meant no disrespect or nothing. And if I remember right, at the end of my whole thing, I apologized to anybody that might have offended or anything or whatever. So I guess he didn't watch the whole video. Well, since nobody wants to talk about Cannabis, the engine, or nothing, I guess I'm going to get out of here, find something to do. Oh, my day's going pretty good. Yep. They are, John, and see, it's not supposed to be like that. I mean, how am I supposed to feel when someone tells me I can't talk about them, that I'm talking behind their back? And I don't talk behind nobody's back. I'd say the same thing to his face as on the air. And hell, when he became my friend and all, he knows I do this, how I talk. He knows everything about me. But just like a troll comes on here trying to whatever, I guess he comes on here to get his minute of fame or whatever. And man, it makes me feel bad because I actually thought of him as a true friend, like a family member or something. And I find out that's just bullshit. He probably just wanted me around to be able to say, hey, I know 420 Jim. I don't know. But I don't feel like I'm the friend to him. He's not the friend to me as I am to him. And that's cool. That's okay. You know? But he don't need to come on here and do that bullshit on my channel. Whether it's Doug or anyone else. And I've told him that before. Y'all heard me tell him that. So how I'm talking behind people's back, I don't know. But then again, and then he's always talking about, well, Will did it. Will said this. Will said that. Is Will doing it? And if so, that's kind of fucked up. So, I mean, I don't know. And really, I'm getting to where I don't care. Take 5 minutes, and if you think I'm rude, you can leave the damn channel, okay? I treat people the way they treat me. And if you don't like what I say or what I do, don't be here, okay? And that's any of it. If you don't like what I say and whatnot, look how the hell I get treated. And if I might sound rude or be a little rude, get over it. Get your panties out of a twist. If I really think I've done something or been really rude or something, just like yesterday, before the end, I will apologize to anybody. But don't come in here and tell me that stupid shit. Don't be rude to people. Maybe they shouldn't be rude to me first. You know, I do believe in that. Do unto others. You come on here rude to me and whatnot. You don't think I can be rude to you? Shit. Come here spreading peace and love and see what I say to you. Hey, thank you for the luck on the motor there. I don't have an opinion on that. Right on, my friend. I love Canada. Oh, my day's not bad. I just have to put up with some stupid idiots here and there. And I'm not talking about Doug when I said that, so don't nobody twist my words. I'm talking about all the trolls that was here earlier, not Doug. Yeah, a lot of negativity and stuff on here today. Well, you know, I've had bouts with a few different people. Will Bird, even John and whatnot, but we're all adults. We still love each other. We're not fighting. We're not coming to bout each other or this, that, and the other and whatnot. And I don't believe for a second that it's Will stirring the pot. But, hey, according to Doug, it is. I mean, why else would he come on here and, well, Will said, check it out, he's talking about you, or whatever he said. Anybody can watch my live. Just go to my channel. After it's done processing, it's there for the world to watch. But thank you, Mr. Tanner. That's a stupid statement. I'm removing that. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. And you're going to go from my channel, stupid. Well, I don't think Doug grasps the mission, what I'm actually doing and all. You know what I mean? This is not that he loves it when the trolls are in here, and when they're here, and and the drama. And it's not that. It's not what this is for. And I don't know. It's not for everybody, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is. And he'll forever, as far as I'm concerned, I'll treat him and be his friend. But I don't understand why he does this to me. Because I've never done nothing. Just like Scott Winslow Albert and Steve Sprague, I've never done nothing wrong to them. Nothing. If I did to Scott Winslow Albert, it's because I was fooled, and I wholeheartedly apologized to him for that because of the Brian essay pretending to be him. But no, they can't just move on and stuff. Peace, love, classic rock. There you go. Hey, thanks for sharing the channel with the girlfriend. I appreciate that. Well, I try and treat people like friends, but when I feel betrayed, whether I was or not, when I get my feel or betrayed, I will kind of lash out. Like yesterday, I felt a little betrayed, and I don't even remember mentioning Doug. But if he was a true friend, he wouldn't blow up about that or nothing. So he showed me today what kind of a friend he is. He showed me many a time what kind of friend he is. Well, shucks. I need to finish cleaning the head, but see, now I got nothing to do. I will have to clean the other head off and stuff too, but hang on a second. That message I had to read. Doug wants contacted Frankie. He wants to explain or whatever. I don't want to hear the shit. That's why I was planning on leaving before his 30 minutes expiration was done. Hillbilly Kush is working. But it's funny because Frankie ain't even watching. Frankie's at work. All you're going to do is bitch because I mentioned his name and I talked about him while he was blocked. And I say, oh well. What you get for coming in there doing that stupid shit? I've done nothing but respect him, his family, and everyone that he knows. Yeah. What do you mean we should all hear it? Oh, I don't want it on the channel. I'm just. They shouldn't be nothing to be heard if you don't want to hear. If you don't want to be my friend, you don't have to be my friend. I don't have to go by there and see him anymore. You know, if you don't want me to come by or be my, hey, I'm sorry I lose a friend, but you know, I've lost many or less. They're coming in. I got them at O'Reilly's because AutoZone I had to pay first. They're coming in Tuesday morning, he said. He's got the head bolts right now, but he don't have the gasket kit. The gasket kit well, head bolts I could get today. Gasket kits I could get Tuesday, which I thought that's cool because I told him, well, I don't get paid till Wednesday, and I'd be there Wednesday. That's getting a ride. I'm going to have to get a ride down there probably. I don't know if O'Reilly's delivers or not. This being a truck shop and whatnot, they may deliver. I didn't think about that. I'll have to call them and see if they deliver to truck repair or something like that. That'd be cool if they delivered. Well, it's the same. It's the same thing with AutoZone for the head bolts. 3 days to get the head bolts. Now I could get the gasket kit tomorrow at AutoZone, and I could get the head bolts today at O'Reilly's. You know, if I wanted to do that, or I just wait till Tuesday because, like I say, I get paid Wednesday. And they're not charging me. They went ahead and ordered them at O'Reilly's. As to, I was going to have to wait until the first and you know, order them through AutoZone and get them on the second, the fourth. So it's all going to be okay. And like I say, I wasn't going to rush it. Because I really can't do nothing until the first, you know what I mean? And them coming in the day before, that sounds good to me. Oh yeah, the man upstairs is definitely running the show. He's definitely running the show. And I wish I had another set of better eyes, but short of doing a pressure test and reshaving it, I think the head is fine. I got to finish cleaning on the block, but so far it looks great too. And hell, I mean, it's hard for me to even see where there's a big problem with the head gasket. But you really don't always see a problem with the head gaskets, but I couldn't find a breach or nothing on it. You see what it was. It would be this cylinder here that I've been having the trouble with, be these two. But I really don't see an obvious breach in the gasket. And with the head cleaned up, There's no obvious cracks. So I don't think the auto parts store rents the magnet to energize the head and the blocks. I don't know. Heck, give me a second and let me look that up real quick on their loaner tool. It'd be cool if they had that. They might. They sell the dust, like the test for exhaust gas. They let you use their tester, but you got to buy the liquid for it. Does AutoZone Rent-A-Tool have the magnet to check your block for cracks? Don't say whether it does or not. Probably not. Tool holder pad. Where can I find a magnet to check for cracks in a engine block? Amazon. Well, I know you need a yoke magnet. Does O'Reilly's have a yoke magnet on their loaner tool program? It don't say. Probably not. Magnaflux tester. Magnaflux tester, okay. Where can I find a Magnaflux tester? Wouldn't do it. And see, I can't call because I'm on my only phone. Where can I find a Magnaflux tester? There's that chemical one I was talking about. It's $281. Jeez. Magnaflux penetrated kit, $199. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be. Oh, here we go. eBay, $143. AliExpress, $96. And that's the same thing. You can do it with chemical though, but it's still $100. I think the only thing I can do is put head gasket, check and see if it's warped or not. As soon as I can find a real flat surface, I'm going to do that. If it's not warped, put head gaskets on it and call it good. Wow, 6 years ago already. A Magnaflux tester. Trying to find out if they had a Magnaflux tester on their Rent-A-Tool program. Oh, what one am I using? Oh, I'm sorry, John. Hell, I think there's only one here. Let me look. Let me look. Um, 2875 Oak Grove Road, Poplar Bluffs. Oops. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'll call them and tell them if somebody calls to cancel that they're just, trolls, that they can call me and verify. But they've already ordered them, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I guess you could do it like that with a tape measure too. Me, how I normally do them is we usually had like a shop table, a steel table, or a glass table. Glass or steel are the best. And then take a business card, a book of matches, piece of paper, whatever, and go all the way around and see if you could put it anywhere. And, if it was the same and wouldn't go anywhere, then it's a flathead. Damn. Damn New Zealand. Shit. Oh, goodness sakes. My old bones are hurting. That was a lot of cleaning on that head. And I still got the intake and exhaust ports to clean. Then I got to do this head. But because I know I can't get parts to put it back together until Tuesday or later, I've got a couple days to get her done. So, I want to get this head checked. This is the side I'm having trouble on. I'll get this one done today and probably do the other one tomorrow. I'm hoping the block ends up looking as good as the head. I can't. I mean, I'm 75% sure, maybe 80% sure the block's okay, but there's still some stuff, that I've got to buff off of it with a wire wheel. And what if it revealed a crack? You know what I mean? So until I get it totally clean like the head, yeah. And you can get them where you can't see them. I mean, that's possible too. No way, blocked you. I gave you a timeout because I don't want to talk about this on here. I didn't know anything was wrong at 7 o'clock and why you left my live. I don't know nothing about that. Nothing about that. But you and Will need to quit stirring shit up in between. Well, you're on a public platform, and like I'm a public figure. And I thought of you as a friend. Now, if you don't want to be my friend and I can't say your name, I won't mention your damn name again. But, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to mention your name. Your name can come up on a whole bunch of things because I thought you were my friend. We went jet skiing together, a lot of other stuff, okay? But I will not never say your name again. All you got to do is tell me. And I don't care whether you're on here or not on here. I'm not going to treat you any other way. I didn't say anything behind your back I wouldn't say to your face. And let's leave it at that. Please, Doug? No, you're taking it out of context. I didn't say you were starting shit yesterday. I said that you start shit in the past. Not yesterday, but in the past, which you have. Any one of these people out here will tell you the same thing. In the past, and you know it. You start shit all the time. That's what I said. Not that you started shit yesterday. So get your facts straight. Yeah, we need a Cherokee peace pipe. Well, you're going to have to get over it, Doug, because I don't know. I was, like you say, mad at John or something, or talking about John, and I said, I'm surprised that you're doing this. It's something like Doug would do. Yeah, that's probably pretty much what I said. And all that is a fact. That's not talking behind your back. That's telling people exactly what you do. And had you not done that, I would have never been able to say that about you, would I? Hey, we don't need the people on Doug, okay? Let Doug be Doug. Let Doug be. Yep, it's a channel of peace and love. Hey, I hit my 50 likes. I'm out of here, folks. Nah. uh, well, do a good job on it this time. Turn on that damn stereo and do a good job at it this time. I can see you with that damn thing. If you're the Regal, have that bass up. It pretty, just put your hand on it, it'd wax itself. Oh, okay, the Trans Am. Okay. I can see the ring. I got you. I got you. How'd I get you? You say hi. Mwah. Is there my girl? Who are you looking at? Who you watching? Who you see? Who you see somebody? You see somebody there? Huh? You see somebody there? Mwah. Oh look. Eddie's jealous. Oh, how cool. Oh, sorry to hear that, Doug. Sorry to hear that. Oh, that's probably why Will ain't here. I think he lost a cousin or something, he said yesterday. And I haven't heard from him since. I asked him if it was from substance abuse, and I don't think he ever answered me. I don't even think I've heard from him since. You're my baby girl. Yeah, you're my baby. Oh. Right on. Well, right on, Doug. You be safe out there. I'll try not to talk about you. Oh, I come over and give you loving all the time. Yep, yep. A couple summers back. He may have already went off. Give him a second. He may answer, but he may have already. He comes and goes quick sometimes. Oh, no, he's still there. 81, damn. Hell, older than the mobile billboard, eh? Hey, you too, Margaret. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking a break. Hey, take a Corona and a doobie. Finish it off afterwards. Or go pick up Weasel. Don't he owe you money? Oh, shucks. I guess I ought to get to finish cleaning the head before I don't want to do it at all. I'll just go ahead and take the other one off and start cleaning it too. Meanwhile, sit here, wait for parts. Huh, baby girl? Huh, baby girl? Well, anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I get out of here? Good Lord willing, I'll be back at 7. I got a couple violations on TikTok earlier today. I couldn't believe, out of the blue, for nothing again. But one was a 10-minute live restriction, but they didn't take my live off. They just wasn't going to let other people join in or nothing, I guess. And I forget what the other one was. It was stupid. But please join me back here at 7. The main thing is, if you sign that petition that we're talking about, 420gym.com, or the QR there, nobody belongs in jail for weed, and it needs to be federally legal everywhere for everyone. If you'd sign and share that, I'd really, really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that too. And please join me back here at 7 o'clock. And do not forget to tip your waitress. Oh, they like to try, don't they, Mr. Eddie? You got to give them credit for trying. Peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, we can all get along. We really could, even the trolls. The dogs love you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Y'all have a great afternoon. I hope to see everybody at 7. Until then, peace out, my friends.